feel like you said you had one more question for me.
I did. Oh my God. Yeah. Sorry. I was maybe gonna hold it, but no. I've been cooking this one up for a little bit because I just got into, some prize pick stuff. Maybe dabbling a little bit, but in the midst of like me being like seeing, oh my goodness, like why can't this guy do this or what's going on with him? Being happy with the guys or mad at guys for production on a game-to-game basis. My question was, do you think the state of sports gambling is making a positive or negative impact on the sport? Because just for example, if you haven't seen Terry Rozier, he got into it with the fan on IG with this fan essentially being like, come on, like you killed my slip. What are you doing, you bum? And then Terry's like, I will actually see you in these streets. Like you're not on anything. Like, shut up. I don't care about your parlay. So like it's creating like, a bit of division between fans and like players a little bit more on a game by game basis where guys have like these like high invested stakes in, 12 points in the first half for a guy. Yeah. It's putting maybe more engagement on games that guys maybe wouldn't see. Like people tuning into an Orlando Pelicans game because, they have a slip on Trey Murphy Jr. hitting 2 threes. It's like maybe it's helping with views in that way, or is it like making the game more critical on guys that usually wouldn't get said criticism on a game by game basis? It's like if you needed 2 free throws from from Mr. Golly, why am I forgetting his name at this point in time? Killed us in the NBA playoffs. Bulldog. Grant Williams. If he makes 2 free throws, your parlay secured. He misses too late after he says verbally, I'm gonna knock these both down. Like, it's like now guys are getting DMs from random strangers because they're not securing, a board or 2. Like, what do you think is the general, like, is it positive? Is it negative from a viewership aspect?
From a viewership aspect, it's probably positive. Yeah, from a viewership aspect, it's probably positive in the sense that you just have more people paying attention. So like even if they're not watching, they're tuned into what's happening and probably will watch if they can. And you got some people that they literally just want to see the stats to know if it happened or not. They may not necessarily care about the game, but also I can't see people investing their money on a regular basis into something they're not paying attention to that they wouldn't watch. So I think from a viewership standpoint is positive. I think the negative side of it is just what comes with it. And that's not to say that it's justified or fair, but I think that, that's more of a conversation about like access to these players. You know what I'm saying? Because these players have social media. These players have ways for you to to access them. Like you can't contact them or reach them like in terms of at least expecting a response, but there's a way that you could get like information to them if you wanted to, like just
adding them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, or like get their attention, right? A better way to put it. I think it's more wild just considering how taboo gambling was in general, is still to some people, that it's become such a trend, such a pop culture thing that now we're talking about parlays every week as if like as if gambling the whole time like ain't an addiction. Like it's really,
they have the little thing on the crawl, like if you have a problem, 100.
Like it's crazy. Like this is thing, bro. People, let's be honest about this. People have died over gambling, bro. Like
100%. Yes.
Like
smaller bet.
Like things that went south over gambling. So the fact that this is something so popular and something so marketable right now is just really interesting to see. And that's not to be morbid and make it seem like there's only a bad side to gambling, because making money is making money. So, and if this is a legal way of doing it, I mean, okay. But I think that's the more interesting kind of like parallel of how we see it affecting sports now, because I think something that is that the nature of it in itself is what makes it negative, because there are fans that don't have to put money on anything to still feel a way about how a player is producing.
Oh, yes.
I think So I think it's more about the taboo aspect of what gambling is that brings that type of conversation into it. But fans are just passionate. So it sucks when you combine that with invested money. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. I'm
That,
really
that
gonna be hurt then.
we should look into that because that probably shouldn't be the case. Like
Yeah.
fans are
Yeah.
too passionate to be adding something else to the pot to make stuff spicier. That ain't
Oh man, you
you
should
gotta be
see.
careful.
Oh yeah,
Gotta be careful about that.
100%.
But yeah, man, I don't think it's bad for sports though.
Yeah.
I can't say that it's bad because I think we're just at a place where gambling is not this taboo thing or this thing that is hidden or something that people don't talk about. Like
Yeah.
gambling is legal now, depending on how you do it. So
Yep.
okay, it's legal.